All eyes on some of the superstars of Japanese volleyball, and they are superstars. Yamauchi, number 6. And Yuji Nishida, look out for him, number 1. Hit 5 aces yesterday in the match against Finland. Youssef will serve first for Egypt. Ahmed Afifi, to give him his full name, but uses the shirt name of Youssef, 35 years old. In we go. Good start for Japan. Backcourt attack and making absolutely certain of it. Yuji Nishida. Big left hand of his. It's a serious weapon. Egypt looking to get on the board here. Block is solid from Japan, but recycled ball for the African side. This time it's blocked out, comes off an Egyptian body. That's 2 in a row at the start of the game for the host nation, Japan. Off to a flying start. Sakita with the serve. Was back in play. That was a little ambitious from a tough position from Yuji Nishida. Had to really stretch and contort his body to try and make decent contact with the ball. Abdulrahman Saudi to serve now for Egypt. From the back left for Egypt, floating towards the back. Japan play it. Sakita off the block touch and away, 3-1. Yuki Ishikawa plays for Milano in the Italian league. 27-year-old hit 3 aces yesterday against Finland. His serve coming up now. Ishikawa sends this serve in, into the fence. Yamamoto starting in the libero role for Japan. Tomohiro Yamamoto, 28-year-old, wearing number 20. Libero for Italy, Mohamed Hassan, number 6. Ryan Takahashi makes an impact early on. On the diagonal. Incredible ability to climb above the net, Ryan Takahashi. Plays for Monza in the Italian league. 4-2. Akihiro Yamauchi with the serve. Captain of the Panasonic Panthers in Japan. It's good work from Egypt. Haven't won a set yet in the Olympic qualifying tournament. Beaten comfortably by the USA 3-0 yesterday. Now on a big stage here in front of a near capacity crowd. It does hold 13,290. We didn't quite get that many in yesterday. There were a few spare seats near the roof. Oh, this is looking good for Egypt. Dola, number 10. Mohamed Massoud with a big hit, 211 centimetres above the court. Thought he might be an impact player, and look at him towering over the opposition and his teammates. Egypt on a little bit of a roll here. Sakita's set. Block touch. Egypt keep the point alive. And that's another one for Egypt, and they're in front. Now, which way's the referee pointing here? Was that on target for Japan? I think it might have been big back set from Sakita. And it was Yuji Nishida who made contact, good contact as well. All square again, 5-all in the first set. That one was long. Oh, they're claiming it, hoping, Nishida is hoping that it might have hit the target. Philippe Blanc was well positioned and saw it long. No luck there for Yuji Nishida, who, as I mentioned, hit 5 aces yesterday. Egypt will be happy with this start. They are out in front. Good blocking. Japan on the attack now. Near side. Ran Takahashi unloads. No, my mistake wasn't Ran Takahashi that time. It was Yuji Nishida's left hand again who got it done. Big climb, big delivery. Ran Takahashi on the other side of the front line. 6-all in the first set. Serve is in. Egypt have control. Good finish. Egypt haven't been overwhelmed by the atmosphere, which is predominantly pro-Japan, of course. They are getting on with the job and doing it nicely. Youssef with the big hit there. Seven, 6. Egypt are in front. Sakita's set. Plenty on that from Ryan Takahashi. From a standing start, look at the height he got without having any sort of approach. Big finish from Ran. 7-all in the first. Service in, just clips the tape on its way through, making Egypt scramble for this one. Good blocking, it's off the head and down. Point behind serve for Japan. That could just be the catalyst to kickstart their progress in this game. Yamauchi with the block. Kihiro Yamauchi, the number 6. 202 centimetres above the court. He's the tallest member of the Japan side. Bit of moisture, it's warm in here with the autumn heat still in the atmosphere. Heishi Onodero, captain of the side, ready to serve now. Plays for the Suntory Sunbirds in Japan. 8-7 they lead. Slower ball to the back of court, and via the libero. Not ideal positioning here for Egypt. Putting Japan back in, and they should score. This will be chased. Well rescued at the back of court. It's got to go back into play. Another opportunity for Japan to seal this point. Over the top. Subtle touch. Clever stuff from Yuki Ishikawa. Little cut shot. Bamboozling the Egyptian team. Perfect placement. Japan starting to motor now. 9-7 they lead. Onodero's serve again. Another tough position for Egypt. And that one missed the back of court. Wasn't far long. The wrong side of the line, and Japan are the first to double figures as Egypt take a timeout. Flavio Gulinelli wants to talk to his players, and we can listen in.
Remember, when we are in difficulty reception, we don't have to close at the first attack. Patient. Use the block. Move the ball the other side. Make the setter working. Go, guys. Patient, patient, patient. Vamos.
Patience, patience was the watchword there from Signor Gulinelli. 10-7. 3-point cushion for Japan. 58% of the attacks have been Japan's. Egypt making only 43% of excellent positive receptions, 14% of perfect receptions or excellent receptions. You're watching VBTV. We're at the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo for a full house again as Japan make light work of Egypt here and add another one to their tally after Egypt took the timeout. This was a soft point for Japan. It came straight back. It was on 1 for Masahiro Sekita. Setter's dream, that one. On we go. Egypt need this point. And it's not coming easily for them at the moment. Another opportunity that we can recycle this ball from the back. Oh, that's pushed away and on target. Nice finish. That's good shape. Excellent delivery. Japan lead 11-8. Side out Egypt. And they will serve here. Too much on that. From Youssef, the number 11. Sekita serving. Keeps it slow and accurate. Oh, Sekita is setting now. Brilliant dig at the back of court. Japan into position, over the top. Great defense from Egypt. More to come. Sekita again. Backcourt attack. Drilled home by Ran Takahashi. I love it when Ran gets flying, and look at the height he gets above the net. (13-8) Japan leads. Sekita again. Looking positive for Egypt here. Ball was on the deck. Looked for a moment as if Yamamoto might have got his hand underneath the ball, but it was down on the floor. Egypt edging towards double figures, but still 4 points adrift here. Nice finish from Abdul Raham Saoudi. Egypt side out and serving. Sekita having to scurry across to make that one and set the entire width of the court. That was beautifully done to pinpoint Yuki Ishikawa, who was waiting for it. Gap growing as Ishikawa, the Milano outside hitter, lines up for this next one. Enjoying a laugh, one of his teammates who's signalling from the net. Ishikawa, high ball toss, serve in play. Ooh, good work from the Egyptian libero, and Egypt convert that one. Great pick-up, good dig from Mohamed Hassan, the libero, wearing the white shirt for Egypt. Giving his teammates the chance, and it was Mustafa Issa who was there to put that away. Spike height 3 1/3 meters. 10-14. Egypt serving. Into play for Japan. Sekita kicks it short. Short and direct. It all happens so fast. Akihiro Yamaichi climbing and finishing the job with precision. Got the height and the might as well. Serving now, Yamaichi. Akihiro Yamauchi, the 29-year-old middle blocker. Sekita's serve, backcourt attack, brilliant. That is sensational play from Yuki Ishikawa. Mighty spike from the Japan number 14. Another timeout. Let's see what Flavio Gulinelli's got to say this time.
Careful with the second touches. Whoever is touching the ball, just high ball there and inside of the antenna. Only this. We go, guys. Ho, ho, here, hey, go.
Yeah, just asking them to take care with the second touch. Whoever's got the second hit. High ball inside of the antenna. he was suggesting that they were playing the second touch a little too wide. 60% positive receptions, a couple of blocks for Japan. No aces in the game yet. 16-10, Japan lead. Yamauchi lining up for the next serve. Great trajectory on that delivery. Advantage Japan here, far side blocked. But it stays out of danger for Egypt here. Through Ran's hand and onto the antenna. Ball out. Egypt take the point, and that's good. They took the first point after their timeout. That will give them a little bit of confidence. Still 5 points adrift here, 11-16. Ooh, that wasn't far away from being our first ace from Mustafa Issa. But it's a cheap point in the end for Japan. Sakita has gone off. Miyaura is on in his place. Kento Miyaura, the outside hitter. As Nishida takes a break as well. (12-17). Awkward one here. Chase to the back of court now to be sent high and forward. Got a cross here. Second opportunity for Japan to wrap up this point. Replacement setter doing good work. That's Ryo Yamamoto, number 29, who's on. Spike speed 117 kilometers per hour. Put away by Yuki Ishikawa to take Japan closer to their target of 25 in this first set. 18-12. Ram with the serve. Silence around the court as it sends that one fizzing in. Egypt have dealt with it so far. Blocked out. Monster block for Taishi Onodera. Youssef with the hit. Big blocking. In fact, it might have been Miyaura who got a hand to it. Either way, they're both celebrating. 19-12, closing in on wrapping up this opening set now, Japan. Oh, that was a big spike. Goodness me, that had some heat in it. What a finish. 105 kilometers per hour. Reda Haikal on the end of it, the number 17. Well, this is a little awkward, but Rio made the most of that. He's got a cuffed across here. Somehow, Japan have kept the point alive. That's not great, though. From the back of court, advantage Japan out of nowhere here. And it's their point. Brilliantly done. That was the rescue from Rio, down on his belly at the side of the court. And in the end, Kento Miyaura got on the end of it. 20-13. Pretty one-sided so far. Just 20 minutes for this opening set to this point. Egypt were in the lead briefly at around 6-5 or something like that. It's got a cross here. Japan in position. Rio, far side, blocked again and out. Yuki Ishikawa has the final touch for Japan. Japan romping home now in this first set. Crowd are thoroughly enjoying themselves. Onodera's serve. Is that an ace? It is. Onodera gets the ace. Japan's first ace of the game. Mohamed Hassan, the libero, leant out of the way and then watched it land plumb on the line. Onodera goes again, looking for two. This one's in play. Egypt with the set. Over the top. Should be straightforward for Japan to go to 23. Absolutely ripped away by Ran. In full flow here, Ran Takahashi. 105 Ks. Ryu with the spike, with the set. Ran with the spike. Egypt with no answers so far. Onodera again. Taking no chances, Egypt, and playing the ball. Block touch. Egypt add to their tally. El Hosseini, the 22-year-old, on the court now for Egypt, the number 8, doing some damage early on. Gone off again now. Set point for Japan after Kento Miyaura gets involved. And it's his turn to serve now. Sakita off for the moment, but he's coming on for the last point, or what could be the last point of the set. Kento Miyaura will serve. 24-14. Vicious looking serve. It's going to come back to Japan. They can get fingers on the ball. Egypt with a chance. No, it's over. 25-14. Illegal play from Egypt. And Japan take that first set comfortably. 25 points to Egypt's 14. And all done and dusted inside of 25 minutes. So the Egypt players looking a little glum as they change ends. An electrifying start for the host nation here at the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo. We'll hopefully get the spectator numbers shortly. There are just a few seats up in the rafters. Yeah, that was the illegal infringement that gave Japan the opening set by 25 points to 14. Sunday evening in Tokyo, and the host nation are in full flow, 25-14. Just a single ace in the game so far, and that came from Taishi Onodera. Three blocks to one in favour of Japan. Plenty to enjoy in the opening exchanges here. If you've just joined us, great to have you with us. So far today, Slovenia have defeated Turkey 3-0, big win for Slovenia. Serbia took care of Tunisia 3-0. In the USA-Finland game, it was another 3-0 victory for the United States. And Japan lead Egypt by 1-0 in the fourth and final game of the day in Pool B on day 2. It's a rest day tomorrow. They resume on Tuesday. I'll be along for USA-Turkey, followed by Japan-Tunisia. Japan are playing all the late games every day. They're on at 7:25 local time. So they play Tunisia on Tuesday, Turkey on Wednesday, Serbia on Friday, no games on Thursday. Serbia on Friday, Slovenia on Saturday, and the big finish is Japan-USA on Sunday evening, which will probably decide. Number 2, Japan have eased their way to a 1-0 lead, and they're eager to get going. exactly been hard work for the Japan side. 25-14, 9 points clear. More than that, 11 points clear. Maths was never my strong point. Rad Takahashi there, familiar figure for those of you who watch the Serie A Japanese Pro League with us here on BBTV. Plays for Monza in the Italian league and has a big following. There are always Japanese supporters paying a visit to Monza or one of the away games to watch him play. Right, set two about to get going here at the Yoyogi National Stadium. Crowd happy with what they've witnessed so far. They got a bit tense and concerned yesterday after Japan missed their match point in set three and ended up playing 5 to overcome Finland. Let's see if Egypt can bounce back here. We are underway. Japan in the black shirts, hitting from right to left. Egypt in red. Japan off the mark early on. Ball staying on Egypt's side of the net. A point behind serve to get things going for Japan. Sakita has resumed his setting duties, got given a break towards the tail end of the first set. He's back as the playmaker now and serves the second time. Egypt on the attack, but they've missed the target. This has been a difficult start for the Egyptian side, and Flavio Gulinelli is just imploring his players to concentrate and find the target. 2 points for Sakita behind serve. Setting 2-0 in front. Next serve in. Not ideal again here for Egypt. That's better, and they're off the mark. Labour with the big hit. Mustafa Issa Mohammed, 35 years old, number 22. Japan lead 2-1. Make that 3-1 as the ball was touched on the way through. Nice finish from Akihiro Yamauchi. Yuki Ishikawa takes his turn with the serve now. Ishikawa drills that one in, it's high. Forward now with the set close to the net, over the top. Japan have controlled it. Here's the set, backcourt attack. And drilled home by the man who put the serve in. Yuki Ishikawa starts the point and finishes the point. Well, there is a point of contention here for Egypt, and Flavio Gulinelli is getting involved as well. And Mr. Gulinelli's in deep conversation with Andrea Puka, our first referee, above the court. But I think we're ready to carry on now. 4-1 Japan lead. Yuki Ishikawa waiting for the whistle. Outside hitter for Milano in northern Italy. Ishikawa. That's nicely done by Egypt. Big hit from their number 17, Reda Haikal. Probably heading out, but the Japanese player just didn't have enough time to get out of the way. And Reda Haikal will serve now. 32-year-old, 1 meter 98 centimeters above the court. And his socks a little higher in his volleyball shoes, just missed. Thought for a moment he might have got himself an ace. We only have one ace in the game from Teishi Onodera in the first set. Yamauchi ready to serve. Tallest player on the court, for Japan anyway. Let's come straight back. Oh, they should have done better there, Japan. Momentary lapse. Egypt climbing all over it. Looked like it might have been heading Ryan Takahashi's way, but a little backhand finish from Ashraf El Haqqani was enough to seal the deal. Ashraf El Haqqani, the setter for Egypt. Sakita. Too good. The big left-hand spike from Yuji Nishida doing the damage. High above the net again. Glorious timing. Nishida with 5 points already. Left-hand serve coming in into the net. Egypt will take that. Having as much luck with his serve tonight, Nishida, as he had on Saturday in the game against Finland, where he hit 5 aces, but his mistake immediately cancelled out as Dola sends that one steaming into the fence. Hossam Abdullah was the setter for Egypt yesterday, replaced today by Ashraf El Haqqani. He's the starting setter, and he's involved here. Off his forearms, this is have to cross. Not really what Egypt were looking for. Advantage Japan. Point for Japan. Yuji Nishida nails the finish. Japan 8-4 in front. Once again cruising. Rand serve. There's always a little excitement when he's on the service line, ready to start the point, which is finished that time by Egypt positively. They get to within 3 of Japan's total. Nice finish from Youssef Ahmed Afifi. There's Youssef on his shirt. 5-8. Sakita. Oh yeah, wide open spaces there. Spotted and found by Yuji Nishida, showing his more subtle side with this finish. Stroked it away for a winner. Well left. Taishi on Odera putting too much on that. Japan will not worry too much. Took the first set 25 points to 14 in around 23 minutes. Leading 9-6 in the second. Egypt serve. Under control. Sakita on 2. Blocked out. The block goes wide. Far side for Egypt. That's well played. Finding the target now. Labour. Mustafa Issa Mohammed. Egypt trail 7-10. Serve coming in from Abdul Raham Saoudi. Sakita. Oh, what a finish from the left hand of Yuji Nishida. Left hand on the left side this time. Absolutely rinsed it through the attempted block. Got it between the two hands of the blocker. 11-7. Oh, that one's going to be out, and it's an ace for Japan. Yuki Ishikawa gets his first ace, and Japan's second ace of the game. Yuki Ishikawa lines up another one. It's going to be tough again, but it's in play for Egypt. over the top. Time and space for Japan. The libero involved. And beautifully finished by Ryan Takahashi. Getting through the hands of the blocker. It's happened to him twice, hasn't it? Reda Haikal. Volleyball equivalent of being nutmeg. 13-7. Oh, it's another one. That's 3 points in a row. Behind the Yuki Ishikawa serve, 2 of which have been aces. This one was miles in. Timeout called by Egypt. We'll listen in.
The few times that we can put them in difficult serving. We need to be precise. We talked in the meeting today. We need to be precise with blocking and defending. Too many times is the ball passing in the middle of your arm, guys? You cannot organize anything. Go, vamos, vamos.
Yeah, he's flagged up the point that I was making a few moments ago when Reda Haikal was beaten on the block between his hands twice in a row. (14-7), 69% of attacks for Japan, just 47 for Egypt. Developing into a very one-sided contest, this one. 14-7. Ishikawa going again. Not quite the 3 aces he was looking for. 2 from that run of serves. 2 aces and another point behind serve, so good work from Yuki Ishikawa. Egypt side out. It's not going to help Reda Haikal's confidence, slamming that one into the net. Very little chat between the Egyptian players now. Akihiro Yamauchi with the serve. And that's an ace for, although the whistle, not exactly an ace, but he'll take it as a point behind serve. There was an illegal play. I think too many Egypt players were inside the 3-meter line. That is definitely an ace. And Japan are stomping this one. Akihiro Yamauchi with his first ace of the game. (17-8). Scrambled forward by Egypt, in a good position here. It's cut out by Japan. What a set that was over the head of Ryan Takahashi. Somehow twisted and contorted with a little bit of magic. We saw genius at times from him yesterday. Point finished in style by Taishi Onodera. They were queuing up. Onodera had the honour. Egypt pressing the panic button again.
We said today, we want to stay on the court as much as we can. We are in difficult. We have not to lose the mind. Reception, guys. Reception. Saving. He's running. We use the block. We need to find solution, guys. It will be helpful for the next match. Go. Vamos, vamos.
Flavio Gulinelli trying to find the words to help his players along, but there's a vast gulf in quality between the two sides. Egypt have had their moments. Japan all over it at the moment. Frustrating for a coach, trying to find a way through here. Onodera's lining up for another one. Onodera's serve gets another ace. Goes from bad to worse for the Egyptian team. two players at the back of court, neither of them committing to the reception. 19-8. This guy's on, he's good. He can make a difference. El Hosseini, Issa Abdulrahman. El Hosseini is the name he wears on his shirt. He was solid for Egypt yesterday against the USA. (19-9). El Hosseini, high ball toss, and a decent looking serve, but it's just a little too strong. Yuji Nishida, the left-hander, with the next serve coming for Japan. Oh, it's vicious. Oh no, no. Al-Akani was rather stranded just at the side of the court. Played it one-handed, a little half-heartedly, and never gave his teammates a chance of following up. 21-9. Nishida again. Comes straight back. Japan with all sorts of options here. And the point started and finished by Nishida. Big serve. Wraps it up with a mighty spike. Glorious. Floated set. And Japan outside hitter Yuki Ishikawa turned setter. Yuji Nishida going for more. Third time of asking. 22-9. And Egypt are in double figures. That will give them a little bit of relief. Egypt serving. Long. Dola trudges off disconsolately. He's looking like he's broken at the moment, but it's a best of 5, remember. 23-10. Ran Takahashi ready to serve. Can he serve out this second set? Advantage Egypt here. Backcourt attack. The block comes good for Yuki Ishikawa. And it is set point for Japan. Ran Takahashi ready to serve again. 24-10 they lead. They're going to be chased to the back of court. Hoisted forward. It's got a cross here. Japan should wrap up this second set here and now. And they do. 25 points to 10. Very one-sided. 25-14 in the first. 25 points to 10 in the second. Japan are cruising. Ran Takahashi had the last two serves of the second set. Excellent play. Taishi Onodera with 2 aces. 2 from Yuki Ishikawa as well so far in the game. Egypt so far unable to compete, but it is a best of 5. However, it's hard to see that Japan are going to be pushed today like they were by Finland 24 hours ago, when Finland bounced back to win the third and fourth sets and forced the decider, which Japan took control of early. Onodera with the final hit of the second set. Third set is next here at the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo. Let's have a look at some of the data. 62% of Egypt's serves in, errors 38%. Japan with big numbers, 70% in, just 30% service errors. You're watching VBTV. Great to have you with us. Lots of choice across the VBTV platform today, with the beach volleyball reaching its conclusion in Paris as well, and the various Olympic qualifying tournaments taking place around the globe. We're in the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo, where the host nation, Japan, are cruising through this second game. They had a 5-set thriller versus Finland yesterday. Today, they're on track to defeat Egypt, the visitors from Africa, comfortably enough, having taken the first 2 sets, 25-14, 25-10. Just a single point so far for Dola. 211 centimetres, Mohamed Massoud. He's imploring his teammates, trying to just add some experience and advice to the Egyptian strategy for this next set. Hadal had a tough time on blocking the number 17 in successive points. The spike went between his hands. Needs to put them a little closer together to try and create more of a blocking defence. Everything's pretty relaxed on the Japan side of the court, isn't it? Eager to get going. Philippe Blanc from Montpellier, the French head coach of the Japan volleyball team, has had very little to say because there's very little going wrong. There will be tougher opposition ahead, notably the final match of the week, a week today, which will see Japan take on the United States of America. That's one for your diaries. 7:25 local time next Sunday evening here at the Yoyogi National Stadium. Japan versus the USA. At least one more set to come, but in all likelihood only one more set to come, unless Egypt can suddenly raise their game. They need a combination of firepower and errors from their opponents, but at the moment everything is running smoothly. The Japanese volleyball machine is working efficiently. So the third set about to get underway, and Egypt will serve. Egypt in the red, hitting from right to left at the start of number 3. Great to have you with us here on VBTV, wherever you're watching in the world, and normal service resumed. Japan take the side out, courtesy of Akihiro Yamaichi. Sakita, the setter, with the serve from left to right. Here's the set. Block sent high, chased down by the libero. Sakita again. Well worked by Egypt to force their way back into the point. Off the chest of Sakita, but the whistle's gone. Referee Andrea Puca from Italy saw an illegal play on Japan's side of the court, so Egypt are off the mark in set number 3. Well, Egypt will not win without making their opponents play. Yuki Ishikawa has 2 aces alongside his name so far in the contest. Reverse back set from Egypt, and comfortably, confidently and sensibly played up the line. That's a nice finish. Ahmed Omar with the finish there for Egypt. 28-year-old outside hitter number 23. Reda Haikal ready to serve. Fizzing up towards the ceiling, dealt with by Japan. Egypt can recycle this now. Blocking. Another attack for Egypt. And a good result for the visitors. That one onto the back line. This is a much more encouraging start to the set for Egypt. Reda Haikal, 32-year-old, started the point, finished the point, and he'll serve again now. 3-2 in front. Another good-looking serve. Just about kept in by Ryan Takahashi. It's got across here. Egypt can maybe set up a 2-point advantage for the first time in the game, but Japan have other ideas, of course. Off the feet. That works. Point still alive. Another opportunity for Egypt to stretch their lead. They can't find a way through. They'll get another go here. Reda Haikal. Brilliant defense at the back. Now Japan with a backcourt attack. Unbelievable rally. Oh, and it's Egypt's point. 4-2 they lead. First time in the game, Egypt have had a 2-point advantage over Japan. Great footwork from the youngster, El Hosseini, with his left foot. Egypt lead in the third set. Are we about to get a repeat of what happened yesterday when Finland took control of set number 3? Third serve in a row for Reda Haikal. Off the net. And Japan stem the flow for the moment. The left hand of Yuji Nishida doing the damage at the end of that point. 3-4. Japan side out. Now Japan need points behind serve to get back into the driving seat in this third set. Egypt once again put themselves 2 points clear. You can tell by the silence around the arena there's a little bit of concern. Egypt enjoying their moment in the spotlight here. Much more confidence about their body language. Ahmed Omar's serve. Sakita. Yuji Nishida steps up again to fire that one away for a winner. Fizzed and rattled about. In fact, it was unlucky for the blockers because it came off one blocker and then off the back of the hand of the other and out. 4-5. Yuji Nishida with the serve. That's good play from Egypt. They've got a real spring in their step now. 6-4 up. Excellent set from El Akani. And El Hosseini getting in behind it. Sakita. The block goes wide. A little unlucky that time again, Egypt, as Japan shrink the gap to a single point. 5-6 they trail. Philippe Blanc looking at all his options and his plays that he's got coming up. 5-6. Ran with the serve. Egypt in another strong attacking position. What a pick-up at the back. My word, that was unbelievable defense. And Japan missed the final hit. Yuki Naoki Ishikawa. What a stretch and dig that was from Ran Takahashi. Egypt's 2-point lead is restored 7-5. Edakani's serve. Sakita's set. Near side. Off the block and out from Yuji Nishida. He's got such good timing. Six, 7. Who's serving next for Japan? Is it Ran? Ball is in. Wide open spaces there. Egypt exploit. Lovely finish from Reda Haikal, who's upped his game considerably into this third set. And they keep themselves 2 points clear. Sakita with a reflex set off his outstretched hand, and that falls kindly for Japan. Ran with the dive forward into the space. Sakita backed it up. That was fast thinking from the Japanese players. From 3 of them who were involved in that point. Sakita serving now. Advantage Egypt here. Nice play. They're doing the simple stuff well. Having struggled to penetrate in the first couple of sets, Egypt are now picking up points comfortably. Reda Haikal gets another one alongside his name. Egypt side out. Once again, they're 2 points in front. Crowd have gone a little quiet. This has a very familiar feel to it after what happened against Finland in the Japan game yesterday. Yuji Nishida up to the net and finding a way through again. What a game he's had. Japan side out. Serve is loose from Ishikawa. 10-8 Egypt lead once again, putting a bit of daylight. And Reda Haikal is ready to serve again. Ooh, good serve from Reda Haikal. That's off the block and high. Will be brought back under control from the back of court. Advantage Egypt here. Beautiful interception and a chance over the top. Japan will get another go. It's got a cross here, not ideal. Egypt with a chance to go 3 points clear. That's out, and that's where they are. 11-8 they lead. Egypt yet to win a set in this Olympic qualifying tournament. Maybe they can sneak one against Japan. 11-8, they lead by 3. Japan in a little bit of trouble. They've called a timeout.
We have to be ready because they take risk with serve. Serve, they push. Hold on, they take off. High risk, okay? So number 33, all the power he make inside. So, when the set is not good, they will make deep, so they will play. You have to be ready to.
Crowd starting to awaken from their slumber. Japan will hope to push on here from this difficult position in which they find themselves midway through the third set, leading by 2-0, 25-14, 25-10 in the first two. But now Egypt enjoying an excellent run of play. Serve is in, it's gone straight back to the red side of the court and down. Oh my word. Now, things are starting to unravel again for Japan as they did yesterday. Ran Takahashi getting in the way. Lovely finish right at the net. Reda Haikal taking Egypt into contention here. 12-8 they lead. Beautiful serve from Reda Haikal. Sakita underneath it. Egypt with a chance to go even further in front, and this will come back to the red side of the court. And it's 13-8. Dola gets involved. 5 points in front. Reda Haikal back in business here. Had a miserable first couple of sets, but look at him controlling Egypt's resurgence here. That stops the rock for the moment. Ran Takahashi having a word with his teammates after he wins this point. Cleverly. Now they need some points behind serve to get back in business in this third set. 4 points adrift still. Onodera's serve. Keeps happening for Egypt. Explosive power on offer all of a sudden from Dola. Not much the blockers can do about that sort of pace and power. 5 points clear again. Well left. Ahmed Omar missing the target. Gap is 4. Fans doing their best to try and lift the home side out of this sticky situation. Yuji Nishida getting ready for his next serve. The left-hander is in. Well picked up. Here's the set. Blocked out. 2 in a row for Japan. Starting to find a little bit of momentum now. Monster block. Sakita, the setter, with a block alongside his name. He'll be happy about that. Gap is 3. It was 5. 2 in a row for Japan. Nishida again finds the net. Apologizes to his teammates. A little unnecessary. Philippe Blanc looking a little perplexed as to why Yuji Nishida threw that one away. Mohamed Massoud, who's been very much involved in this third set, sends the serve in. Sakita scurries back to make the set. It's over the top and down. Nishida makes up for the service error on the previous point. Japan fired up now as they try to get back in business. Ran will look for some decisive serving, and he comes up short. One from Nishida and one from Ran. Missed serves. Philippe Blanc looking decidedly unimpressed. Gap is 4 again. Over the top. Great dig from Egypt. Point still alive. And out from the block. Yuki Ishikawa happy to turn and see that one drop out. Still a lot of work to do here for Japan. 25-14 in the first. They demolished Egypt in the second, 25-10, but they're in serious danger of losing a set here. 13-16 on Adera's serve. Down it goes. Decisive finish. Beautifully finished by El Hosseini, 22-year-old. He's ready to serve now. El Hosseini looking for a bit of zip about this next delivery. It's in play. Sakita off the block. Great blocking again from Egypt. Now they're back in an attacking position and they make certain of it. And this one might just have got away from Japan. 18-13 Egypt lead. The self-belief is extraordinary.
Right, two things. Take it down. Side down, you have to fight. We make them running. Second, you got to serve, guys. You have to focus. You are making a lot of mistakes. If you want to take a break point, you need to have quality. But first, you have to make less mistakes. And we go on top. And after, fighting for defense.
Players coming back onto court after the timeout has been taken by Japan. Won 3-2 yesterday. Looks like we might be going at least 4 sets here on day 2 of the Olympic qualifying tournament. Game has been in progress for an hour and 10 minutes now. Japan trail by 5. Oh, great looking serve again. Sakita. They're looking at the referee. Which way is he going to point? Might be heading upstairs with this one. Video challenge. Net touch is what they're asking for. We're waiting for the video evidence to come in. It's already been decided. It is Japan's point. Good block. 2 in a row for Japan. They are edging closer now. Big block from Akihiro Yamauchi. Number 6 in the right place at the right time. Timeout called by Egypt.
With the smiling on the lips. Even if we lose one ball, we go again. This is the moment. Side out. Against you. I want them to play.
Alakani's been setting really well in this 3rd set. And Egypt are still in control of the scoreboard. 18-15 they lead. We've had 2 points in a row for Japan. Another 2 and there'll be a very different complexion on this 3rd set. Japan still believe they can wrap this up in 3. Players getting themselves organised, ready for the restart. Sakita again. Here's the set. Oh, what a spike. Absolutely brilliant from Reda Haikal. They let that one through. Yamamoto let it pass him. I think he might have thought it was going long. Egypt get side out and will serve 19-15 in front. Sakita. That's a really big hit from Yuki Ishikawa. Back set. Ishikawa waiting for it. And he'll serve now, 16-19. 2 aces in the game already for Yuki Ishikawa. Fans hope he produces more. It's a good serve. It's in play for Egypt. Blocked out, 17-19. Here come Japan. A line of 3, and it was Ran Takahashi who did the damage. Yuki Ishikawa lining up for this next serve. Has to put it into play. It's awkward. And that is a mighty spike again from Reda Haikal. What a third set he's enjoyed. Number 17. It's his turn to serve now as well, 2017. Too long. Took a chance with it, hoping to nail an ace. 18-20. Yuji Nishida is a study in concentration at the moment. Yamauchi with the serve. Oh, it's blocked. Ran is there again. One on the right and then one on the left. Now Japan are contenders again in this third set. They can win it in 3. They can win this match in 3. 8 blocks to 1 so far in the game. 19-20. Yamauchi serving for the second time. Makes it happen. Here's the set from Elakani. It's up towards the ceiling. Oh, they decided to play. There was a moment when I thought they'd both let it go. Good block again. Scrambled forward by Egypt. It's got a cross over towards the grandstand. Hoisted up. Thrilling end to this third set. Egypt score the point. 2 points in front. Dola has the final say. Nishida very nearly took his seat in the stands there. 21-19, Egypt side out. Unbelievable drama. Didn't think Lightning could strike twice, but it might. We might be on for a 5-set thriller again, like we were when Japan faced Finland yesterday, 24 hours ago. Oh, it's an ace! Unbelievable. What a serve. Ahmed Omar with a lightning serve. Number 23. They're 3 points clear again. 19 for Japan, 22 for Egypt. Japan in control of the point. Oh, they've missed the target, and it is slipping away again. Just when they thought they were back in business in the third set, it's got beyond them. 23-19, it's not over yet, but as good as if Ahmed Omar could just put this serve into play, Egypt have a chance winning their first set of the week. That one was long. Japan edged to 20. Flavio Gulinelli on his feet. Can't believe the fight back his players have produced here. Kento Miyara is on. Just to shore up that front line for Japan. Yuji Nishida is ready to serve. They're 3 points behind still. A good looking serve rattling around now. In they come. Nishida underneath it. Advantage Japan. Japan secure the point. And it's Ran Takahashi who claims it. Perfect finish from the number 12. Egypt have called another timeout.
We live in just the space that we know. Defense, Ashraf. Precision, precision. If the ball is there, you can shoot. If the ball is out of the 3 meter, precision. Cover. We go, guys. This side up. Oh.
23-21, Egypt lead. Japan will serve after Egypt's timeout. 2-0 in favour of Japan. 25-14 in the first, 25-10 in the second. Egypt 2 points from securing this third set. Here we go. The final instalment of this unbelievable third set. It's an ace from Yuji Nishida. We've waited a long time for him to produce his first ace after he hit 5 yesterday. What a time to nail one. Oh, neither of the Egyptian players committed to the ball. Mohamed Hassan, the libero, let it go. So did his teammate. 22-23. Yuji Nishida lines up the next one. It's come straight back to Japan's side of the court. This could see them draw level. Oh, it's blocked. It's set point Egypt. Well, was that a block or was that an error from Yuji Nishida? Either way, it is set point Egypt. Ryo Yamamoto is back on to set for the last few points, or the next few points, depending on how this goes. Egypt side out and serve. Ryu. Block touch. And Japan get the point. 23-24. So, pressure on the server here for Japan. Got to put this into play. And it's Ran who will serve. Oh, it's a great diving dig from Egypt to the back of court. Kept alive. Japan with a chance to go level. Advantage Egypt at set point. Can they wrap up the set? That will be chased. Ran's underneath it, lifts it up. Here's the set from Ryu. Oh, unbelievable dig from the libero. What a take that was. On we go. A thrilling conclusion. Blocked, still alive, crossed. This is drama volleyball at its very best, and Egypt take the set by 25 points to 23. They win their first set of the week at the end of the most extraordinary rally. We're into a fourth set. Japan, just like they did against Finland yesterday, letting their dominant lead slip away. Egypt with the set of their lives. The life in that third set. Delivered some extraordinarily accurate serves, and I don't think he put a foot wrong throughout. Well, the Japanese players, it's a similar story to yesterday. They were relaxed, laughing and joking, lots of banter, all smiles and giggling around and messing around because it was so easy against Finland. And then Finland struck, and all of a sudden they were deadly serious. And a similar situation has emerged here. Down to work for the fourth set. Japan in black will be hitting from right to left at the start, over the top, and Egypt secure the opening point of the fourth set. They're playing with real belief now. Beautiful finish from the Egyptian number 15, Abdulrahman Saoudi, who's taking his turn to serve now. Block out. Japan are off the mark in the fourth set, leading by 2-1. Well, win or lose, I think Egypt will be buoyed by the fact that they've taken a set from the mighty Japan, a host nation, one of the best teams in the world, and Dola is really showing his strength and power now. Biggest man on the court, bullying his way through some of these points. Egypt's ahead, 2-1, and they stretch their lead. Fakita on the line from Ran. Incidentally, no matches on Monday. There's a rest day on Monday. The action continues on Tuesday from the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo. 2 points all in the fourth. Japan leading by 2-1. Well, let's come straight back. Advantage Japan here. Egypt will recycle though, in a strong position. Push forward. Yuji Nishida happy with the outcome of that one. Japan ahead by 1, 2-1 in front, 3-2 they lead in the fourth. Backcourt attack for Egypt, unsuccessful. Oh, blocked, monster block, first of the fourth set. Yuji Nishida apologizes to his teammates after failing to find a way through, but Dola's right hand did the damage. Three all. Fourth set. First set 25-14. Japan demolished their opposition in the second set 25-10, and then we had that incredible fight back from Egypt. And they're fighting back in this point as well. Backcourt attack. Whistle's gone. And the point is Egypt's. Might have been a net touch. The net is still rattling, shaking after an impact. And Egypt are in front again. Now the ball off the hand of Ran and into the antenna. 4-3, Nippon, Nippon is the cry from the Japanese fans, or at least sections of the fans here tonight. Fourth set. Yuji Nishida's serve. Doesn't trouble Egypt with that. One ace in the game so far from Yuji Nishida. Hit 5 yesterday against Finland. Now, if Egypt can get themselves a 2-point lead, then they might just be in business. Bola will serve here. Strokes it over. Too much power on the serve. Oh, mighty spike from Yuji Nishida's left hand. I enjoyed that one. All square at 5-all. Here's Ran. Japan will take that. Miscue from El Hosseini. And there's a video challenge going on here. So now they play the waiting game while the pictures are hopefully shown to us. We haven't seen too many of the challenges on our screen so far. Looking for a block touch. No block touch. So the point remains with Japan as the challenge is overturned. It was close, but there was no Japanese skin on the ball. On we go. Ram will serve again. Teammates won't thank him for that. Ran under a little bit of pressure. All square in the fourth, 6 points each. Alakani, the setter, with the serving duties now. In play. Oh, it's close to the net. There's a joust. Egypt have control. Egypt have possession. Can't put it away. They might with this next hit, though. And they do. 7-6 in front. All staring at it, but it was a point for Egypt. They edge in front again. Serve is in. Sakita, backcourt attack. That has not gone to plan. Japan called over for a timeout. Egypt are 2 points clear in the fourth set. And this is all very familiar.
Second set, you take good block because you go faster, you are very aggressive, so you take some block. You have to be good. These two receivers are not great receivers, so if already you take interval between them, you will have a good result. You will manage. Okay, allez, come on.
Philippe Blat talks, he's French, but he speaks to his players in English. It's translated for the players, for those who don't speak English, which is most of them, I think. 8-6, Egypt lead. Having taken the third set, 25 points to 23. Coming back after a 25-10 drubbing in the second set. Anything's possible here now. Japan need this point, but it's Egypt's, and they are 3 points clear. And the timeout called by Japan does not bear fruit. Now they've got it all to do. They were so far removed in that third set, never managed to get back in it. Egypt are buzzing here. Japan need this one. Ran to the rescue. Back set from Sakita. Ran steaming in down the centre. Takes off behind the 3 metre line and unloads. That's hot. Hot and heavy from Reda Haikal. He's a completely different player to the one we saw in set 2. He's come to life. And he enjoyed that point. Here's Sakita's set. Blocked out again. Oh, that's a point for Egypt. There was a touch on it. They are 11-7 in front. Egypt are silencing the Yoyogi National Stadium spectators with this brilliant performance in set 3 and 4. 11-7. El Hosseini will serve. Too good. Yuji Nishida's left hand back in the action. Oh no, it was onto the antenna. Goodness me. Nishida with another unforced error. And the gap is now 5 points. 12-7. Replacement setter. Ryo is on. Ryo Yamamoto. Better that time from Yuji Nishida. But the damage that's been done in the early stages of this fourth set might just be enough to take us to a fifth and final, to a decider. The gap is just 4. Not just 4, it's a significant 4. Egypt with a chance to add to it now. Japan with an opportunity to tidy up this point. And they do. With power from Yuji Nishida. (12-9). Couple of unforced errors. Now there's an opportunity developing potentially here for Japan. And Egypt have a timeout. Coach Flavio Gulinelli wants to chat with his players. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Guys, nothing to say. Just keep him calm. If he's continuing to serve in there, it's just because he doesn't want the fight. Okay? Attack. Patient with the attack. Go! عادي كسبانين ها احنا كسبانين لسه تعالى جليد تعالى جليد.
2 points in a row for Japan. But look, Egypt have won 5 of the last 8. Still 2 points clear. Japan will serve after Egypt's timeout. Oh, it's a good-looking serve. Great pass. Point belongs to Japan, or at least it should, but it's Egypt's. Goodness me. Japan's game is falling apart in front of a packed house here at the Yoyogi National Stadium. 13-10 Egypt lead. They've got control of the fourth set, just like they took control of the third. And they go on and inflict what would be a devastating defeat for Japan. A long way to go, a lot of volleyball to be played. And Yuki Ishikawa has helped his team to start to dig themselves out of trouble. Ryo is on with the serving duties, the setting duties at the moment. Ishikawa will serve. 11-13. Well, that's a big hit. And the 3-point lead is restored for the African team. Reda Haikal with the serve. He's been really reliable in the last couple of sets, but that one might come back to haunt him. The gap is 2 now. Taishi Onodera is lining up the number 6. I beg your pardon, Akihiro Yamauchi, the number 6 captain of the Panasonic Panthers. Egypt have another one. They're just keeping it simple and straightforward. And Dola shows his softer side. The block is ineffective. (12-15). 15-12. Omar with the serve. Well left. Ahmed Omar sending that one just wide of the target. Gap is 2 again. Now, Yuji Nishida, the best server Japan have. Can he step up and produce an ace or two to open up this 4th set? Well picked up again by Mohamed Hassan, the libero, who's had an outstanding game. That one just dropped in off the block. Big Onodera hand on the ball. Gap is 3 again. Dola's serve. Here's the set. Yeah. Live wire finish that time from Yuki Ishikawa. (14-16), Japan serving. It's up towards the ceiling again, pushed high. Backcourt attack. Decisive attack again from Reda Haikal. He might well be on the man of the match, Reda Haikal, after a rather sleepy start. Plenty of brute force on display there from the 32-year-old. 17-14. Looks increasingly likely that we are heading for a 5th and final set, which will be the first of 15. Yuji Nishida. Did this touch the block? Yeah, there was a El Hosseini finger on the ball. Nishida gets the point. The gap has shrunk again to 2. Reda Haikal. Another monster spike from him. He has been on fire in sets 3 and 4. El Hosseini with the serve. Big hit from Yuki Ishikawa. Explosive finish. Great timing again. Japan side out. They need points behind serve here. Oh, now, this is a chance developing. I haven't had too many recycled balls, but they've failed to capitalise. And it's slipping away again. Ahmed Omar getting involved. He made the most of his opportunity. 19-16 now. Big hit. Yuji Nishida turns up, finds his line again. After a couple of mistakes, hit the antenna a couple of times, missed the target on more than one occasion, but that one was good enough. Yuji Nishida's taken a break now. Serve for Japan into the fence. Ishikawa won't be thanked by his teammate or his coach for not putting the opponents into play. And Egypt once again have a 3-point cushion, 2017. Yeah, that was unlucky for Reda Haikal. The ball thumped into the net, deflected skywards and away. Kai Masato is on, 20-year-old, brought on to bring a bit of variety and creativity to the serve. 18-20. Can he find something decent here? Ooh, he's just missed. And off he goes. A brief appearance, a little cameo from Kai Masato. Off he goes. Yamauchi is taking a break as well. 21-18, Egypt lead. Egypt side out and serve. Well left. Two points the gap. 15 serve errors each now in the game. Japan hoping for some accuracy here from Nishida. One ace in the game. No luck with that one. And it's getting closer to the 25 total. 22-19 they lead Egypt. A fifth set. Looks like it might be forthcoming again as it was in the Japan-Finland game yesterday out of nowhere. Japan need to try and fix this. Two dominant sets. Then they let their opposition back in. Block goes wide. Japan go to 20. The serve from Japan. In play. It's come back. It's come straight back to Japan's side of the court. And Yuki Ishikawa is there. That could make all the difference. Ishikawa on target. Now the noise levels are rising. For the first time in a long time, Japan are just 1 point behind. And Ran Takahashi's service is interrupted by Egypt's timeout. Let's have a listen.
For me was, hey, we know guys, Ashraf, careful, don't run to the net immediately. Take one space more, just to be in condition to run, even off the net. Hey, we know, the variations, the variations,
ثاني احنا هنجيب النقطه دي بالاستقبال.
You can help for the net and for the shot. Side out and we go guys.
هو كان هيساعد بس بتبقى العب بعيده عنه.
Side out and we go.
On we go. The business end of the fourth set. Ran Takahashi will serve. 21-22. They trail by 1. Advantage Egypt here. Egypt have missed. No, there was a block touch on the ball. 2 in front again. Who got the finger on this one? Between the player and the antenna. Must have been the faintest touch. It was right in front of the referee. (23-21). Reda Haikal is ready. Elakani with the serve. Japan put it down. Oh, no. Yes. They thought they'd been denied the point. The referee ultimately pointing to the black shirts to give them that point. They are just one behind now. 23-22 Egypt lead. Japan take the side out and will serve. Onodera with the serve. Floats it over and in. It's intercepted. Oh, absolutely sensational again from Reda Haikal. And it is set point Egypt. 24-22 they lead. The serve. It's a good one. Japan with the advantage. And Ishikawa is there. Set point save. Japan side out. Serve is in play. Egypt can wrap up this set now. The block is wide. We're into a fifth. It's deja vu for the Japanese players and fans. Just like yesterday against Finland. They were 2-0 up. They had a match point. No match point today. Didn't get that far. They were beaten 25-23 in the third set. And again in the fourth. And we are into a fifth and final deciding set. Egypt have come out of nowhere to put themselves in contention against the host nation. Remember that second set scoreline in favour of Japan, 25-10. It looked unlikely, but it's happened again. And that was the final hit from Reda Haikal, number 17, who has been immense for Egypt tonight. 25-23 again in the fourth set. We'll have a shorter tie-break set, first to 15. Let's have a look at the numbers. Egypt with great blocks in that fourth set. 3 monster blocks, no aces. Egypt the underdogs, giving Japan another scare here in this Road to Paris Olympic qualifier at the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo. Well, yesterday against Finland, Japan regrouped, got an early advantage in the fifth set, and ultimately won the game. But there's just something about Egypt in sets 3 and 4 that suggests that they might roll over, might not roll over. They want this, they believe. This guy, what a turnaround for Reda Haikal after a miserable couple of sets. Let's have a look at the attack placement for Egypt in that fourth set. Green winner, blue returned. And for Japan, so back they come, one final set here on this second day of the Olympic qualifying tournament at the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo. Haven't quite got the spectator numbers for today. There were 10,500 yesterday. I think it's a little fuller today. It does hold 13,291. And we must be close to capacity here this afternoon, or this evening. It's now Just 20 past 9 in the evening in Japan, in Tokyo, on this Sunday night. And Egypt will serve first at the start of the 5th. They're underway. First to 15 with 2 clear points required to take the win. Japan strike first. Yuji Nishida's left hand right into the action after the beautiful reverse set, back set from Ryo Yamamoto, who's kept his place as the setter into this 5th set. Yamauchi's serve. Egypt get on the score sheet. Egypt side out. Nishida's block landed wide of the target. Came off his forearm. Now, can Egypt get an early lead here? They've got the block, and that's what they've got. The early lead, a point behind serve. And you sense there could be a serious upset going on here. Reda Haikal gets involved. What a presence he is at the front of court. Serve from Egypt in. Japan convert. Ran Takahashi steps up to find a way through. Two sets all, 2 points all in the 5th. Couldn't be tighter. Yuji Nishida hoping for some of the serving magic he produced against Finland yesterday, but unable to really get to grips with his left-handed serve. And what a pickup that was from Mohamed Hassan again, wearing the number 6, the libero for Egypt. He has been immense. And his opposite number, Kai Masato, unable to get underneath that one. 3-2. Reda Haikal's serve. Backcourt attack. The block is successful. Egypt will attack again. Nishida underneath it. Ran into the fence. Egypt have a 2-point lead early in the 5th. This has been a mighty fight back. Can they go all the way now? The announcers trying to encourage the fans to chant Nippon, Nippon, to get behind their team. Reda Haikal gifts one back to Japan. Ran Takahashi with the serve. Gets an ace. Ran Takahashi turns up and produces his first ace of the game. Lining up for another one now. 4-4 in the 5th. Ran. They're underneath it. Here's the set. Here's Reda Haikal. Oh, it's high, but it's out of reach now. Reda Haikal got that off the hand of Onodera. And there was a frantic chase, but Egypt come away with the point. 5-4 in front, final set. Another good-looking serve. Now, the Egyptian players are saying there was no touch on the ball. They might be right. That might just be a miss, a straight miss. I think there's a video challenge coming in here. The point initially went to Japan. No, Point stands. Japan 5-all. Final set. Onodera's serve. Makes absolutely certain of it. Elakani. Block nowhere near the target. And El Hosseini gets involved. The number 8 with a big spike. Forcing the block. El Hosseini, the youngest player on Egypt's roster. Block from Egypt. Whistle's gone. Net touch called. Japan get the point. Two sets all, 6 points all in the decider. Cracking serve. Oh, what a take. Now, a bit more time and space for Egypt. And they've nailed it. It's him again, El Hosseini. Does it again. Off the chest of Yamamoto. Egypt lead by a single point, 7-6 in the fifth. Elakani serving, the setter. Rio. Oh, it's into the chest of Elakani. Somehow he guided it back onto the other side of the court. No one could get behind that. And Yuki Ishikawa brings Japan level. Seven all, final set. Yuki Ishikawa's serve comes up short. The expectation becomes a collective groan around the arena as they change ends after the 8-point threshold has been reached in the final set. Side switch. Eight, 7 in the decider. Absolutely wide open here. El Hosseini's serve. Misses the target. Two sets all, 8 points all. El Hosseini gets some words of encouragement from head coach Flavio Gulinelli. Yamauchi's serve. Good looking set from a difficult position. The block is wide. Egypt lead again, 9-8. Absolutely nothing between them in this final set. On we go. Egypt ahead by 1. Oh, not the best pass. This is awkward for Japan here. And the block. Red shirts all over that. Now they've moved to the other side. And Japan are back in the match. Back in the final set. Nishida's hit, good enough. It's 9-all. Incredible tension again. By this stage against Finland yesterday, Japan were in control of the set. That hasn't happened against Egypt. It's so tight. 9-all. Nishida's serve. Not an ace. The point is still alive. Nishida underneath it, scrambled from the back of court. It's got a cross here. Egypt with a chance to reach double figures. That's where they've gone. 10-9. Now, there's a question mark over this point. Initially, I thought it was Egypt's. There was a net touch. And Japan have got the point, 10-9.
Come, defense, hey, more precise, cover. Guys, hard free, hard free.
احنا دلوقتي احنا دلوقتي
So Japan ahead by 1 and serving. Egypt took a timeout. Final words of instruction from Flavio Gulinelli. And Japan get this done. Will Egypt complete one of their most dramatic victories if they can get past Japan here. Egypt with the attack. It's off the block and down, 10-10. So the timeout called by Flavio Gulinelli brings the reward for Egypt. They're all square at 10-all in the decider. 25-14 in the first, 25-10 in the second. Japan were all over their opponents, and then things started to unravel. It's a good-looking serve. They edge ahead again. 11-10 now. Ran with a block touch, and Ran nails the point. He'll serve 11-10 now. One ace in the game so far from Ran Takahashi. Can he produce another one and give Japan the edge? It's off the net, slows things down. Egypt come forward and goes level again. Big hit from Ahmed Omar. Deo as he's known. $11-all. Deo serve. Rio. Underneath it, but it's out of play. Japan get closer. Reda Haikal bangs his fist on the floor, unable to chase this one down. The number 17. Bodies all over the place in the latter stages of this fifth and final set. What a competition. What a match this has been. Otsuka is on for some serving. Let's see what he can produce. Can he be creative? Can he make a difference? 12-11, Otsuka's serve. Egypt have the ball on their terms, and they found the target. What a hit that was. El Hosseini right into the corner. He fires Egypt level. First to 15 with 2 clear points required, so this could go on a while at this rate. 12-12, final set. Crowd doing their best to help Japan along here. Dola with the serve. Rio. Blocked. Egypt are ahead. Egypt get a point behind serve and are within 2 of the finish line now. Magnificent block from Abdulrahman Saoudi. Japan have taken the timeout.
Side out. Guys, if you want to control high ball, you need not to move. Just clean. Where you want to block, we are clean here. Where everything going outside is for defense. But you have to be clean with this one. Huh? Okay? First side out. Allez.
Ginny Bland pretty animated during that timeout. His words translated for his players' benefit. 13-12. Egypt 2 from an unexpected dramatic victory over the host nation. Dola with another serve, puts it into play, makes it count. Sakita is on with the serving duties. Egypt with a chance to earn themselves a match point. And there was a block touch on that. And it is match point, Egypt. 14-12, they lead. Unbelievable scenes here. Sakita's gone straight off again. Rio's back on with the setting duties for Japan. Match point for Egypt. And I never thought I'd say that when Japan won that second set 25-10. 14-12 in the final set. How will this end? Dola will serve again. It's in play, it's come up short. First match point saved, but now they get the side out, they get the match point when they're receiving the Japan serve, which might just give them the advantage. The serve is in. Here we go, 1, 2, and 3. It's out! What a win for Egypt! They've silenced the Yoyogi National Stadium crowd with a win out of nowhere. How did that happen? Absolutely unbelievable scenes of celebration for the brave Egyptians. 25-14 in the first, 25-10. They looked dead and buried in the second. And then they bounced back. What a fight back, what a comeback, what a story. The Japanese players magnanimous in defeat, lining up to shake hands. The Egyptian celebrations will continue. They've got a rest day tomorrow as well to kick back and relax and reflect on perhaps the biggest win in Egyptian volleyball history. And the celebrations can now really get going after they've shaken hands with their opponents. This is how it ended. Unbelievable scenes. A 3-2 win from 2-0 down. Egypt will be the talk of world volleyball after that one, winning the final set 15-13. Well, goodness me. That was so unexpected. Japan head off to lick their wounds, to regroup. They've got Turkey to face on Tunisia to face on Tuesday, Turkey to face on Wednesday, Serbia on Friday, and on we go into next weekend when they will be up against Slovenia on Saturday and the USA on Sunday. USA beat Egypt 3-0. Egypt beat Japan 3-2. And suddenly they have blown Pool B wide open. Remarkable scenes. An incredible sporting story. The minnows of this group, Egypt, against one of the best in the world, with some of the high-paid professionals of world volleyball unable to get past Egypt from Africa, who have defeated Japan by 3-2. And they did it the hard way, 14-25, 10-25. Then those two dramatic scorelines in sets 3 and 4, 25-23, 25-23, and finally 15-13 in the decider. We'll take a look at some of the data, but it all means very little now, because the scoreline is what counts, and we have witnessed something very special here. In the Yogi National Stadium, the underdogs, Egypt, have defeated the mighty Japan by 3-2. And that wraps up our coverage from day 2 of the Olympic qualifying tournament here in Tokyo. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. A match that will live long in the memory, and Japan are 4th currently. USA top, 2 out of 2. Slovenia in 2nd, 2 out of 2. Japan, 1 win and 1 loss, down in 4th. We'll see you for more when the action resumes on Tuesday. But for the moment, from me, Matt Chilton, thank you for your company. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye for now.